I'm on a set of Generation Iron, and I'm taking my new favorite supplement, GAMEFACE. I used to take Alpha Brain, but it's twice as strong, and I'm a big nootropic guy, and I need it when I do films like this. So, like me, I think you should get your GAMEFACE on.
I grew up reading Muscular Development.
Listen,
They told it to you
40s.
straight. Gregg Valentino told it to you straight. Remember that dude?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
huge
yeah.
arms?
Well, he what the
Shoot
inject
synthol?
in his arms, make them like balloons. Yeah.
Fucked up, but he would tell you the real.
Well, most of those
And
guys
most of
now.
What the hell is going on? How you guys doing? All right, man. I'm glad to be here with you guys. Now, I haven't done a video maybe a month, I guess, or so. I don't know, whatever. But let me fill you in on why you haven't seen a video. First of all, I had a little trouble with YouTube because I did a great fucking video, and I showed you guys a ton of stuff in his video, and they fucking put the kibosh to it. YouTube stopped it from me ever airing it. You know, from the when I try to publish it, they said this is the craziest thing because I was showing you guys footage of like when I got arrested. Right, Janine Pirro was the one who Judge Janine. Okay, from Fox News. She's the one who arrested me. Okay, I was her task force, and she personally, was at the court when I was there. Like she took me to court and everything. Now, I posted footage of her talking about me and all this other shit. And it's funny because they said that, what's the guy's name? Oh, fuck, I'll think about it and I'll tell you who. They said that somebody else owned that footage, all right? And it was from the News 12, but what's that guy's name that died? What did he play, like the Joker or something like that? I'll think of his name. They said that he owned it. And then I put other footage in there of, after I got arrested, Louis Black, the comedian, talked about me. And he did this whole spoof with me and used my videos and all this shit, right? The video of me getting arrested, okay? And he did this whole thing about me, right? And I posted that. And I posted, because he was on the Jon Stewart, The Daily Show. And I was on Carson Daly's The Daily Show, but not, that's a different story. Late Night with Carson Daly. I was on that show with him. And he's a good guy, by the way. Okay, he's crazy motherfucker. When the camera's off, he's crazy. I was also on a Howard Stern show, but they're two different. They're different. It's amazing how the personalities, because you think Howard's crazy, but he's not. Whereas you think Carson Daly's like quiet, more mundane, and everything. He's not. He's more like Howard Stern is when when Howard Stern's more like he is the public persona. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So then I put this footage of the Louis Black, and then I did, there's like Jon Stewart used footage of me and did this whole thing, like, in like 8 shows. There's all these different skits he did, 8 different shows of, that show. So I have the footage, and I put it all in a nice video for you guys, and you guys would have loved this shit. It was fucking good. And it's pretty fucking funny, because you have George Bush in there talking shit, and they use my photos with that, all this stuff. But anyway, and then YouTube tells me you can't do that. Lara Logan owns it. And I'm like, Lara Logan don't own this fucking footage. Who's that guy that died? Fuck. They said that he owned the Janine Pirro footage, which is bullshit. He didn't, I forget. I'll figure. By the end of the show, I'll go look. After I do a little thing here, I'll go look. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, that's the tape. Just hold this on here, because my hand. I had surgery. I've had surgery on my right hand, so you guys. Now I have surgery also on my left hand. My 4th hand surgery. By the way, speaking of that, go to my Instagram. Now I'm not the biggest social media guy, because I flip phone the whole bit, right? So my girlfriend does my Instagram, but she posted a picture of me in the hospital, on a hospital bed, where I flex my legs. Dude, go see my legs. Go to my Instagram, even if you just want to see this photo. Even Dave Palumbo, a lot of guys were like, holy shit. 1 set. Now, I only do 1 set now for quads. 1. Go look at what my legs look like in a hospital bed, okay? And 1 set I do for quads, because my quads grow if I sneeze. My quads grow, they get split, they get hard, they're the whole bit. 1 set of leg press, right? I do 3 plates on each side. Says 3 on each, says 6 plates total, right? I go all the way up, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, right? None of this fucking shit like you guys do. You put fucking 20 plates on each side, and you go down like this, and then you go back up, and you go down like this, and that's not a leg press. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I could do that too. You know what I mean? I could do fucking, if you want to do that, I'll fucking put fucking 50 plates on each side. But I go all the way up, all the way down, full, like this. And I don't rest, I don't stop and breathe and talk to my friend and then go again. I just do it steady, okay? And I'll do like 80 reps like that. Try doing that. If you don't puke, then you're the man. But, so anyway, so I do that, and then I do a lot of hamstring. I'm not going to lie. My hamstrings are fucking huge. Go look at the picture. You can't really see my hamstrings in the picture because it's the front of my legs. But go see what my legs look like. Go see why, and read some of the comments. Even like fucking pro bodybuilder, a lot of guys are like, holy fuck. And I'm fucking old, and right now I'm not on, because I have surgeries and everything. I've been in and out of the hospital. I'm okay, so don't wish me, speedy recovery. I'm good. But, I'm off any TRT, and that's me laying in a hospital bed. So you got to go check that out, all right? Gregg Valentino, Instagram. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's Gregg Valentino _Valentino, Gregg _ I don't know what the fuck it is. Just go look for me on Instagram. You'll find me, all right? My girlfriend's the one who does all that shit. What else? Yeah, so I'm really upset about that video. I want you guys to see these fucking video. They won't let me post it, though. They will not let me post it. What's that fucking guy's name that died? He was also in the movie. I know you guys are probably screaming it at the camera right now. Screaming it at whatever you're watching this shit on. Fuck! And they're saying he's been dead fucking 15 years at least, or maybe more. He was in the movie, I think he was the Joker. He was also in that movie, The Patriot. You know who I'm talking about. Was he in Brokeback Mountain, too? Yeah, whatever, the blonde guy. They're saying he owns that footage. And I'm like, what? Like, if I showed you, maybe if I can maybe take a picture or something of the YouTube thing, and where they're telling me he owns the footage, or, I'm like, how can he own the fucking footage? First of all, he's dead, I don't know, they just don't want me to show this footage. I don't know what the fuck it is. I did the whole disclaimer. I said, I'm not monetizing it. I'm telling her, I don't own it. I did this disclaimer. They said, just because you do the disclaimer doesn't mean anything. That's what they told me. Meanwhile, everybody else is reposting footage of other shit that's not theirs and whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do this for fucking money. If I was doing it for money, I'd be one of these guys that get on here every fucking day and talk about pretty much nothing just to make a video so I have content. You know what I mean? I don't do that. If I was doing it for money, that's what I would do. Okay? Now, I'm asking you guys to like and subscribe to this shit only because then that makes me want to do it. If I don't see like people looking at it and nobody liking and subscribing it or share with your friend, whatever the fuck, then it doesn't motivate me to do it. But I'm not making no money, okay? Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing one video last time. Before, like, I've done 2 or 3 videos, and before that, I hadn't done a video in like a year and a half. You know what I mean? So, you ain't gonna make no money if you don't do no videos. So, obviously, I'm not here for that. Really quick, we did a thing on RX Muscle about, wait, you know what? Let me take a break for a second. Let me find out that guy's name, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I just went and looked it all up, and I talked to my girlfriend who the fuck it was. It's Heath Ledger. I know some of you guys knew that, and you were screaming it already at the camera, but I can't fucking remember. I'm not into all that Hollywood shit, So how the fuck does Heath Ledger, who died in 2008, how the fuck does he own my footage? The footage of Janine Pirro talking shit about me on the internet. How is that possible? I don't know. Anyway, but everything's good with me and Janine Pirro. As a matter of fact, my boy Charlie Gasparino, who is my childhood friend, and we go out all the time. Some of you guys see me and him talking back and forth on the internet. He's the one who got me, I posted the video about, me and him talking on the internet, and Facebook put me in timeout. And, they put it on Fox News and Neil Cavuto's show, and then, they took me off of timeout Facebook because they realized, because I said to Charlie, let's hook up, let's make some dates and let's hook up, they were saying I was sexually, trying to pick them up, you know what I mean? Unbelievable. But, that's stupid. We've been together since we were little boys. But anyway. So Charlie put it on Fox News. He's Chuck to me. We call him Chucky, but, Charlie's his, fucking Fox News name. Anyway, so puts me on a phone. Emily Campagno calling me up and shit from. It's great. He's funny, man. You have no idea. She's good too. But let's put that aside. So I'll try to find a way to show you guys. You would love the fucking comedy the whole little skit that Louis Black does on me, and uses me and my arrest footage and talks about me, and it's fucking funny. And the shit that Jon Stewart, John Oliver, and all the shit they were doing on me, they used me and my footage and shit like 100 times, and I can't post that shit. Yes, me, and I can't even, I put the disclaimer there and everything. You're not going to let me do that? You can see Lara Logan, who is nothing. What the fuck is Lara Logan? How does she own the footage with me on fucking, that's comedy? It was on Comedy Central, you know what I mean? Viacom and them, of course, both. They say Viacom and Lara Logan. And then on the other one, it just says Heath Ledger owns it. Anyway. So I'm really pissed because I put a lot into this video. There's a lot of good shit in that video. Maybe I can cut it up. I don't know. Maybe I can get Joe to post it on Muscle Sport Mag, which I'm going to be doing more stuff on there with the Talking Smack. And, I know some of you guys don't like the political shit, so I'm going to do it over there a little bit, Me and Joe might do some stuff together, again. Anyway, getting back to the RX Muscle thing, we were talking about the Will Smith shit and all this stuff. But by the way, listen to me. A lot of people are saying Will Smith's a hero. He's no fucking hero. He's a punk. Listen to me. Joe Rogan put it perfectly. He's fucking entitled. These Hollywood people believe that they're better than everybody else. They got bodyguards with them all the time. They go into restaurants and they'll, they put everybody else on hold. You get to sit, they get to sit down before everybody else. Look what the fucking Jay-Z, they shut down the whole upper fucking level of the hospital when his kids are born. If your kid was born the same day and in the same, place with it, with the babies and everything like that, your baby was in with his baby, they wouldn't let you see your kid, but he could see his baby. They shut down the whole hospital ward. You know what I mean? Because these people feel that they could do whatever they want. Will Smith, first of all, he laughed like a motherfucker when he got, we already know, you've seen this beat to death, but I'm just going to say something. I want you guys to understand something. Okay, I'm coming from a different direction here. Okay? And I'm not even going to put this in the fucking title list because I'm not looking for fucking views. I don't give two shits, alright? But he's a punk. And he's not a hero because he smacked that motherfucker. First of all, the guy didn't say shit about his wife. He was making a joke, and he was friends with Jada Pinkett. And alopecia is fucking nothing, bro. It's okay you lose your hair, okay? And she didn't lose all her hair. She had a little line. The rest of it was shaved. But let me tell you something. That's not mocking somebody. It's fucking, first of all, it's comedy. Second of all, it's not like somebody who had breast fucking cancer, and you were missing one tit, and you said, hey, how's your other tit doing, or something like that. Come on, bro. Number one. Number two, what makes Will Smith feel entitled to like Kanye West when he walked up there? Or that filth fucking, what's her name, Cardi B, when she's going after people on stage. And what makes him think that he could just get up and walk up there? If that was Mel Gibson that did it, he'd get fucking, you know what I mean? Be thrown out of there because he's conservative, But if that, you can't fucking, that's because these guys are entitled. They get everything handed to them. They live in a different universe than all of us. Okay? That's why they're like, well, suck it up. The gas prices suck. Suck it up. Food sucks. Suck it up. We got to help the people in Ukraine. You're not helping the people in Ukraine. First of all, don't even get me started on that shit. Because those poor people are being fucked over by the leaders. And when you get Nancy Pelosi going, oh my God, Zelensky, he's a hero. That right there makes me scared shit. Okay? Because for her, if everything she says is there's a fucking political bullshit reason behind it. So that right there makes me fucking skeptical. Okay? I'm skeptical about any of that shit. Alright? I'm not going to get into that. I feel for the people. Fuck the government people. Anyway. But Will Smith felt entitled. We were talking about this with Dave and John and everybody, And I just feel like, hey, listen, this is so true. They get to do whatever they want to do because they know there's no consequences. Supposedly the security went up to him and told him, you gotta leave, you gotta get the fuck out of here now. And he said, I'm not leaving. And what did they do about it? Not a fucking thing. If that was me, they would have dragged me out and threw me a beating. You know what I mean? I'd be in jail with them fucking January 6th guys, fucking forget about it. Will Smith could have handled it totally differently. I mean, he could have went and talked to him after the fucking thing, at the back. He could say, hey, listen, my wife was really upset what you said, you know what I mean? Even though he was laughing, and he thought it was funny at first, too. But it could have handled it different. But his privilege, his fucking economic privilege, okay? Which means when you're rich and you're Hollywood, you get to do things other people can't do. Okay? You live life in a different dimension, in a different mindset, totally different realm than everybody else. So he did what he felt like doing at the moment. Nobody's going to stop him. Nobody's going to make him get out of there. Nobody's going to do anything because he's Will Smith and he can do that. Okay? And instead of handling it, that was your boy. Okay, him and Chris Rock were boys. Could have handled it like that. And Chris Rock should have fucking knocked him off the stage. Because if you smack me like that, I'm going to tell you right now, bad hand or all, I'll put you in a fucking, I'll jump on top of you. I'll fucking, whatever I got to do, I'll bite your fucking ear. I'll do whatever the fuck I got to do. If I can't, even with a bad hand, this hand will heal and then I'll knock your fucking shit out. But regardless, no way. I know some people don't agree with that, but, you hit me in the middle fucking in front of everybody like that, it's going down. I can tell you that now. But I give Chris Rock credit for his composure. But you can see he was totally thrown off. He couldn't even function after that. He couldn't say things right. He couldn't do stuff right. But I think Will Smith could have really handled it better, to be honest with you. He could have went up to him at the end and talked to him. It's just like nothing, but Jorge Masvidal. I love Jorge Masvidal. But seeing the way he snuck up with a hood on, so you couldn't see who he was, nobody knew who he was, ran up behind Colby Covington and punched Colby Covington, sucker punched him 3 times from behind, okay? How come you didn't just step up to him and say, yo, you talk shit about my family, you do this, do that, the other thing, let's go right now. Because then you give Colby Covington a chance to fight you back. And even Joe Rogan said, Colby Covington would have took him to the ground, there would have been trouble. But I'm just telling you, it's savage. I like George Masvidal. I think he's a savage. I like that shit in one way, but I didn't like that sneaky shit. You don't do sneaky shit. You know what I mean? You got a problem, you don't sucker punch anybody. You go right up to his face and you call him out on it. That's what I would have done. All right. Will Smith, I would have. If you had a problem with Chris Rock, you should have took him after the show backstage and called him out on it. Okay. I wouldn't have blamed Chris Rock if he hit him. I would not have blamed Chris Rock if he would have hit him back, because that's definitely what I would have done. You know what I mean? He hit me in front of everybody like that. Forget about it. But same thing. George Masvidal, I love you. But you could have handled things a lot better. And if you really wanted to fucking prove a point, you could have stood up to him and said, hey, what's up, dude? I'm here right now. You call me out, you say shit about my family, you want to talk about it, you want to do something, and then fight right there. Let's go. You said you'll take me out anyway, let's go right now. But he didn't do that. He ran up from behind sneakily and came around and punched him. Well, he didn't even see. No good. That's sneaky shit. See, I don't like that. But that's just me. That's the end right there. And, I'm gonna be doing more shit. I wanna give you guys what you want. I know you want some stories. I do have I have 10 stories. Remember, I haven't talked about my mother-in-law, there's a few of you who are my friend, you know her, and you know my girlfriend. But, my mother-in-law is so fucking shot, it's like unfucking believable. And she just had a fucking crazy shit happen to her recently. But over the years, I've got 10 fucking stories that are even way better than what you just recently pulled. But I got some fucking ones that are fucking amazing, and I'm gonna have to tell them. Let's see here. It's getting late though. It's nighttime. So I was gonna go out in the car and do it, because that's what I've been doing, all the stories. I always do them in the car. I forget, follow through with all that shit. I know you guys like that. So, but what should I do? Maybe I'll tell you one. I'll tell by the end of the video. I'll give you I'll tell you boom. Maybe I'll tell you her most recent one, because I gotta save the other ones. There's some fucking crazy shit. There's some good ones I gotta tell you about. But also, I want to do one. I'm gonna show you, because one of the guys. Fuck! I have his name. What was his name? Fuck! I'll come back. I can't remember shit. I'll tell you his name in a minute. He asked me about doing back, and I just want to say, because a lot of you guys do your back wrong, and I have a fucking huge back, but a lot of you guys do your back wrong, and a lot of these pros I see showing how to do fucking shit, like even my boy Dave Palumbo, I love him, But I seen him showing one time how to do the back, and it's all wrong. And I did the video for Joe Pietaro. But I'm going to throw it here because one of you guys wrote a question and asked me if I could please talk about this. So I really don't want to do too much training on this, this channel here. I want to do that more with the old school training shit. I'm going to be doing more shit with Joe. But I'm going to show you how to do the back. We'll talk about it. Let me get the guy's name and I'll come back. We'll show you. Sorry. What's going on is Gregg Valentino, and I made a deal with myself for the New Year's. I'm going to start eating good. So that's why I'm eating meatballs. All right? Because I'm also a New York Guinea, and I talk with my mouth full. Now, wait a minute. My girlfriend, she was eating this. She would put this shit on there. It's got her father's picture right there. But I can handle spice. But what I do to kick it up a notch is I'll take a GAMEFACE. GameFaceSupplements.com. Right there, bro. Buy 2, get 1 free. Nootropic Smart Drug. Put it right on the fucking meatball. Look at that. Okay? Right there. Gotta wash it down with a little root beer. Diet root beer. Anyway. You need to put your GameFace on. Whoa! That's a spicy meatball. Again. Alright, the guy's name is Luke Davis. Luke, I saw you, we talked. You sent me a message too. You sent me your email. The email I saw, you saying you can't get it back, pumping you back. I'm going to show you what I gave. Actually, this is originally on Joe Pietaro's site, Muscle Sport Mag. So, I'm going to show you these clips in a second here, but listen, guys. I just want to tell you something. I'm going to take, right now, I'm going to take 2 GameFace right here, okay? Now, listen to me. I don't get any fucking money from this supplement. This is not my supplement. Alright, 1 and 2. Okay? Alright, chew them. It tastes like fucking cigarette ashes. Alright, now, the reason why I take this, I'm getting older. And it's good for everybody, but it's got 800 milligrams per serving of lion's mane. Now, let me tell you something. Wow. 800 milligrams of lion's mane. And anybody in your family that's getting a little trigard in the brain, this is not a bodybuilding supplement. This is not a supplement, okay? They're sponsoring the video, yes, but they're not. This is not a supplement company. This is not a company that we're making supplements. We're going to come out with this, and we're going to come out with recoveries and this and that. And no, they're only making this. This is all they're going to make right here, okay? Because this smokes Joe Rogan's Alpha Brain. Go Google the ingredients in this, okay? GameFaceSupplements.com. Go Google the ingredients, and then look at the price. It's amazing, all right? But I take it because I need to rebuild the fucking brain barrier. I'm going to be 62 years old. I know. I don't look it, right? But the reality is I am. And it's not just for young guys. You're not going to get this. It's not energy. It's not a pre-workout. If you take it with your pre-workout, you'll kind of fly a little bit more. But it's good to take throughout the day. You'll feel a different kind of energy. You'll feel more like awake and not like, how can I explain it to you? In a different way. It's not all stims and any of that shit in here. Okay, but there's a lot of good stuff. And you know what? Unfortunately, I just sent it to Boston Lloyd before he died, maybe about 2 months before he died. And he was excited about it, but, I wasn't able to get any feedback from him because, the poor kid passed away, and I'm very upset about that because I really like Boston Lloyd. I did. He was a good boy. And I feel bad, for his girl and his baby and everything. And I know what it's like. I lost a girlfriend who, she was 26 years old. So I know what it's like. And, we didn't have kids together, which makes that even more, but I can imagine what his girl's going through, all right? So it's tough, And, I would have loved to have heard what he thought about this because I know he was really excited when he read the ingredients. Go check out the ingredients. You don't have to buy shit. I don't give a shit if you buy it or not. But if you're into that stuff, nootropics, smart drugs, if that's what you're into, it's not for bodybuilding. It's for everybody. You can give this to your parents, somebody in the family that you feel is getting a little chagad. You know what I mean? Or not. I don't give a shit. You don't have to buy it. But I'm just telling you, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, Alpha Brain, you take the Joe Rogan shit, from on it, that's a joke compared to that. Not even close. It is not even close. And I do take it. That's why I showed you. Anyway. So there you go. All right? Am I plugging it? I absolutely am, because I believe in it. And I don't give a shit, you know. Are they paying me anything to do this video? No. They sponsor the video by not giving me money, but they give me this shit, you know what I mean? And they're my friends. I'm friends with the guy that owns it. It has nothing to do with bodybuilding. Okay? He's a fat bastard. Him and his brother. But anyway. I love you guys if you're watching. Sorry. But he is a fat bastard. Anyway. Alright. So. Let's show you some back. Remember, guys. Cut your rest periods. Alright? That's one of the things that bothers me. I think a lot of guys will do a set and then talk with their friends, go online, take a fucking picture, whatever the fuck, you know, in the gym anyway. I see kids doing it. Alright? You know, like Lee Haney said, stimulate, don't annihilate. You don't have to annihilate yourself, but by cutting down the rest periods, creates an intensity. Alright? It's not the heavy weight you do. It's the contraction that you force your muscles to do, your back to do. Alright? Now I'm going to show you this. Hopefully, this will help some of you. Even some of you guys who tell me, oh, my back's already jacked or whatever the fuck. Watch it, because maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you're doing a little bit wrong, or maybe you can get even more out of it. So watch the video. Again, this is from Joe Pietaro, Muscle Sport Mag. I did this a while ago. I can't remember. Was it after the... You know, it was after the cancer. Yeah. So, you know, I did this a while ago. And, you know, I still... You know, I do shit all the time still. Train like this. Just cut your rest periods. But anyway. Alright, watch the exercises. Do the exercise the way I show you. I can guarantee you're definitely going to get more of a back. I'm not going to do too much training shit here. Unless that's what you guys really want. But I do that for... I'm going to do that more for the old school training. You know, where I show the magazines and all that shit. I know you guys love that. I love it. Even Joe Pietaro loves it. Alright, so watch this, and then we'll come back. Alright, guys. I'm in the gym. The fucking music's really loud. It's after hours. It's freezing. I got a jacket on. I have a little shirt under. That's it. I'm fucking freezing my nuts off. Listen to me. Cable rows. Most of you do them wrong. And I saw Dave Palumbo teaching you guys one time in a video how to do this. Fuck, I wish I could turn this shit down. My face looks greasy. It's because I was tanning, and that's fucking lotion, so shut up. Listen to me. When you do the rows, okay, you don't sit here and do this shit, look, like this, where you squeeze the back. That's not a fucking cable row. If you ever see guys who row, like row a boat, like, you know, the college guys that row, it's, you come from all the way down the stretch, and then you pull it in, like this. So you gotta, this is a cable row, like this, look. You row it, like that. Not this shit, like this. That's arms, man. You're not gonna stretch the whole like this, to stretch the lats, like this, see? You gotta stretch the lat, and it go all the way. So, I don't really like this bar either. I'd probably use that one. But, oh, look, I'll show you. So this is like this. Bring it in, all the way. You row like you're in a, like you're one of those rowers in college, okay? You row, you stretch. Listen to me. I was in a gym with Arnold, in World's Gym. And when I first met, like, I met him before that, I met him in the 70s. But like 1981, I was in World's Gym. And I remember he was doing that, and I was on, like, you know, cable across the right next to him, and I said to him, Arnold, and that's when he said to me, go get so emotional. You know, I was like, you know, getting crazy because he was right next to me in the gym. But that's what he was doing. He was doing cable rows. And when he was doing them, he stretched like this. Look, all the way. You got to stretch and be all the way forward. And then pull with your lats. Stretch all the way forward and pull with your lats. None of this fucking bullshit where you're like this. I saw Dave doing it. He was like that. Look, this ain't lats. Okay? You get the middle. You know, I know the whole squeezing pro. Like this. You can still do that if you want. But that's not building lats going like this. This is a row. Like that. Bang. 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 That's a row. You can even do it one arm. Look. One arm like that. Stretch. Whop. Like this. We gotta stretch. Whop. It's like, you guys, It's like when I see guys doing like dumbbell rows. I'll see them come over and they go like this. Look, that's not a row. This is a row. Like you're sawing wood. Look at my lats like this. See, like that. That's a row. Not this. That's not a row. You don't roll like that. That's not gonna build lats. You have to stretch them. My lats roll, go all the way in. You can't see it. My lats go all the way into my fucking hips. Like that. My girlfriend's giving me the thumbs up because she's actually she's my producer today. And we're filming this with my regular camera. It's not the cell phone. But anyway, she'll tell you, my girlfriend always said, I like your lats. I like the lats, because I have really big lats. And it's from fucking roll. Look, this is a roll, like this. Not this. This is a roll. Even with dumbbells, you should almost go all the way forward like this and pull the back. Look, like this, look. And then pull the back. Don't give me this. Dave, I love you, Palumbo. But this, look, sitting here like this with your fucking chest sticking out and doing this is not a row. So you're wasting fucking time. So we'll go to one more exercise. Alright. Alright. Listen to me. I'm gonna do another little back thing for you here really fast. Fuck, the music's killing me. When you got a T-bar row machine like this, it's different from T-bar rowing over there, like Ronnie Coleman does everything. I like this one because it keeps your back stable. So if you have one in your gym, one of the things my pet peeves is, check it out. And it drives me fucking crazy when guys do this shit. They take it off, right? And then they come up like this, and they stop here, and then they come up like this. That's not doing back, okay? I do it, I go, look at me, I'm short, okay? I'm 5'6", I almost touch the floor. I'm spitting when I'm talking. I'm almost touch the floor, and then I pull it up. And then I almost touch the floor, and then I pull it up. And I almost touch the floor. And when I pull it up all the way and squeeze the back. All the way down, touch the floor. Look at that. Stretch the lats, look at me. Give me the fucking, look at me, not just the fucking bar. Stretch the lats, you go back, show the bar, and boom, okay? You can't, my producer is no Steven Spielberg. Anyway, you can't just go like this. That's no good. I see these guys with fucking long arms, and they're here, and they're like this, and they're just home, like that. No good, bro. That's not a row. This is a row. You gotta get, the stretch is as important as the contraction. Just like I showed you on that other machine, all the way, all the way, all the way, almost like you're sawing wood. Like you got a big log and you got a big saw. Even when you're doing a dumbbell, like you're sawing, look, all the way like this, look. That's a row. Okay, not this. Fucking 5'6", I'm almost touching the floor with this. And you got guys like 6'2", 6'3" on here, and they're barely going lower than this thing right here. Look, this is a row. Down, up, 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 got that? Now, sometimes you might notice that I have a little bit of a movement when I do that. A rhythm. I got that from Samir Banu. When Samir Banu would do cable crushers, he would jump and do them like this. And a lot of movements, even like side laterals for dumbbells. I hate when motherfuckers stand in with side laterals like this. With the dumbbell. And girls do that a lot. You see that? Look. They stand and go. It's from here. And it's up. Pinkies. Like you're pouring water. Up. Boom. That's it. That big arc. That's how you build delts. Look, I haven't even done my delts since 2003. My fucking delts are jumping. That's because genetics. But anyway, I do sometimes a rhythm. I hope you're getting me up and down. I'll do a rhythm, like this, and then I'll come down. And then you'll notice, boom. Like that. I go down, up. See, it's hard to, I do a lot of weight when I do this, because I can handle a lot of weight. And a lot of weight helps, because it pulls you more, you know? But this is what you have to do. You want lats, you gotta fucking stretch them. Stretch your fucking lats. Okay? Capiche? Stretch them fucks. Standing here doing little shit like this, and rowing like this, or doing fucking dumbbell rows. No, bro. Remember, stretch. I almost go from the opposite side when I'm doing a dumbbell row. I almost go from the opposite side. Stretch your fucking lats. Here you go. Alright, listen to me. Okay, we're right above the fucking speaker. There's a speaker right there.
Below.
Huh?
Below.
It what?
We're below.
Okay. My girlfriend's fixing my words here. We're below the speaker. Sorry, the speaker's above us. Producer, listen to me. What I like to do is I always stretch before I start. Very big on that. But I get this for the lats. I pull, I stretch like this. Once I push off, I pull. Then I go the opposite way. I push, I'm pulling. You see, I'm pulling a lat. I feel this right into my fucking hip. You have no idea. I'll turn like this, my body sideways. And I'll turn my body sideways like that, and I pull. I'll do literally that for like 5 minutes. But I'll alternate it with almost like a dip. It's not a dip though. It's a pec stretch where I'll come on here and I'll just bounce. See, my hands are even open. And I push it with this. Okay, right here, this part of my hand. And all I'm doing is I'm stretching. That's all I'm doing. It's not a dip, it's like that. I bounce, but I'm pulling those pecs. I feel it right in my whole pec. Now stop, and I'll come over here, and I'll pull. And I'll twist my body, I'll pull. I'll come over here, and I'll pull. And then I'll push my body, and I'm pushing off this as a pull. And I feel that, the whole time I feel that, right in the lats, the whole fucking thing. It makes a difference. It's give me the fucking broad shoulders that my girlfriend loves so much. Alright, stop fucking around. Hey, another thing. Put back your fucking weights. Alright? Put back your fucking weights. My eyes are shut because there's a light right there. See, and I know, look, if you look at me, can you see? Maybe I have to look in the mirror. You see? Alright, so there you have it. The gym was like 50 degrees, bro. It was fucking cold in here. My girlfriend's like, oh my God, you can see the steam coming out of your mouth, you know? And I'm like, no, you can't. It's cold, but it wasn't that cold. But it was fucking cold. There you go. Okay? When you row, you have to row like I showed you. You row like this. You can even go back. You don't have to stop right here and then pull the fucking thing. You go back and you row. If you were rowing a boat, that's how a guy rows a boat. Okay? Even if you see Arnold. I saw Arnold doing those long-range cable pulls. That's what I call them. Okay? Cable rows, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Okay? I saw him in the gym. That's the first time I saw him in a World's Gym. In like 1981. I ran in there and he's like, that's when he told me, don't get so emotional. You know? You know, some of you fucking guys, too. Some of you guys are watching this. You guys will watch your RX muscles. The ones that laugh and say, yeah, well, Valentino, I was there. Oh, I was there. Dude, I was. I mean, not for nothing. You want to see pictures? I'll show you. I'll do a video of me showing you pictures of me with so many fucking people. The guys who were dead, from Serge Nubray to John Gremick to fucking Steve Reeves. You want to see it? You think I was there, bro? You know what I mean? Sorry. You know? Anyway. We'll do that. We'll do that. Because I gotta fuck you guys up, man. You know? But anyway. So, you know, when you row, you gotta row. I did my old hairdresser when I was young. Okay? I don't think he's watching this, but some of you people live where I live, maybe you knew him. His name was Paulie DeLise. He used to do the rows like this, look. He would get on a fucking row, and he would take a bar, and he would do circular rows like this, look, with the bar. And that fucking guy had a back, like it was like a heart, like this, you know. And it was thick. And he's right. You have to fucking row. Too many guys worry about using this fucking heavy weight. And when you see Ronnie Coleman doing T-bar rows, and he's doing 450 pounds on a T-bar row, he's getting 12 fucking one more reps with that. For him, that's light. That might be like you doing 135. You know what I mean? That's light for him. Oh, gabish, alright? You don't have to do the heavy weight like that. That's all bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody tells you. It's not true. You gotta make the muscle do the work. This is bodybuilding. You know what I mean? This is chess. It ain't checkers. Anyway. So, I'm drinking, by the way, if you're wondering. It's in it, you know, I put it in a fucking Coca-Cola bottle. It's not Coca-Cola. I don't drink that. I would never drink that. But Coca-Cola. This is Dave Palumbo's amino acid drink. I got a lot of shit here from him. If you ever saw this room. Anyway, I know some of you guys trying to look in the glasses. I can see he's got a pile of shit. Anyway, so yeah, you know, I got a lot of shit, you know, but I love this amino acid. This one is the watermelon, strawberry, some shit like that. It's fucking good. You know, he's also got the blue one I like. What is that? Raspberry or dinkleberry? Anyway. It's not the thing that Rob Jordan's always talking about on here. That's Dave's new pre-workout. You know, it's not bad, but you know, I gotta watch when I do all that shit. Love the amino acid drink. Oof. And I know some of you guys freaking out about Rob. Give him a break, okay? I know he annoys some of you guys. I like him. This is just me. I get along with everybody. I'm not going to get on there and start fighting with guys, bro. That's not happening. I know some of you guys don't like that. You're like, hey, you're too nice. It's not about that. I don't need all that, bro. I'm old. I'm not here to start fucking fights anymore. Those days are done. Look, I can't even fucking fight. Look, my fucking wrists, my wrists. My wrists are fine. And no, it's not carpal tunnel syndrome. I have, from years, I used to break my hands. Some of you don't realize that me and Charlie Gasparino, I used to box when I was younger. That's how I really got into working out. I wasn't into bodybuilding at first for that. That's neither here nor there. Broke hands, everything, but that's neither here nor there. I've had trigger finger surgeries. I've had, what else? It's like Dupin's disease, almost like what John Elway has. You know what I'm saying? After a while, my hands were like this. You can't even, you know, I'm like a fucking old man. I couldn't even, like, take the bottle like this and open it. You know what I mean? You know, couldn't even do that. You know, the fucking hands don't work right. So I've had when the doctor, first of all, no anesthesia. Dude, unless, with my cancer surgery, I had to have anesthesia because they cut half my throat out. But when what other thing, I had no anesthesia, and he's telling me like he's lifting up. He was like freaking out. He couldn't believe like how I laid in, not even flinch, and he's taking my tendons out like this and like stretching them and stuff, cutting them and doing all kinds of shit, And he's like, bro, you're crazy, like I can't believe you don't want anesthesia, and I'm, I feel, of course, I'm not gonna tell you I don't feel it. I feel it, Even when it's the shot that they give you to numb your hand, he's like, oh, dude, how do you fucking, you didn't even flinch, like my hand didn't even go a little bit like this, I just let it dead and I just leave it like that. I don't want to flinch. I don't want to show them I feel the pain, but hey, let me tell you something, it's fucking painful. So anyway, right now a fucking 5-year-old girl can kick my ass, which is sad because, I used to be able to hang and bang, but I don't know. Alright, so I'm just fucking rambling on here all over the place, The game face has got the neurotransmitters firing off. Anyway, GameFaceSupplements.com. You want it? Buy it. If you don't want it, fuck off. So, alright. So, alright. I guess I'll tell the story with my mother-in-law. I know Johnny Bravo wanted me to tell a story about these girls I was with, you know, because he was telling the story. I'll tell you, I know you guys want to hear the mother-in-law story. I wish I could talk to you guys right now and tell me, like, you guys feedback and give me feedback. What? Listen. Okay. One of you guys, I know some of you guys, you know, my old school guys, Abdil, a few of you guys that have written and you always say, I want to hear more stories, old school stories. You know, why don't you tell me what you want to hear? Write down in the comments, man. Talk to me about shit. You know, and give me feedback. Because if you want these videos to work for you guys, again, if I wanted to make money, I'd be doing it every day. Okay? I'm not doing it every day. Anyway. Okay? Put it down. Let me hear what you want to hear. Let's talk about it. I'll talk to you about anything. You got a training problem? We can talk about a training problem. You got a problem? You know, but I like to talk about other shit, too. You know, I don't want to be like these other guys on the fucking internet. Otherwise, I like, fuck YouTube. I don't care. I don't give a shit. If you want my videos, you like the shit I talk about, just tell me what you want me to talk about. So I don't, like, waste your time and bore the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? It's like having sex with my girlfriend. I gotta smack her in the face. You awake? You awake? No, just kidding. You know what's fucked up? When we first started having sex, she used to fucking laugh when we'd have sex. I used to think there was something wrong with me. He'd be fucking her, and I guess when she would orgasm, she laughed, and I was like, what the fuck is that? You know, like, why are you laughing? I didn't know that, you know, she doesn't do that anymore. Maybe because, I don't know, we've been together a long time, man. You know what I mean? Over 16 years, you know? But she used to fucking laugh. That's fucking a little, like, kind of hits your psyche a little bit. But, hey, listen, we have sex all the time, so I don't give a shit. I'm not going to complain. Alright. I'm rambling. I'll give you a story, man. What's going on? It's Gregg Valentino. Sometimes I don't always eat right. Okay? There's a good much else there. But I always put my game face on. A nootropic, smart drug, the best out there. Buy 2 bottles, get 1 free. Okay, I'm here with the big cheese right here. And listen, I don't recommend, here's the game face. I don't recommend dipping it in the gravy like that, see? Like a mozzarella stick. But it helps bring it down a little bit. So put your game face on, stop fucking around, buy 2 bottles, you get 1 free. And the price is better than anybody. Nootropic Smart Drug, GameFaceSupplements.com. And start eating a little bit better. Alright, so I'm going to tell a story now. And I'm going to tell it here. Usually go out in a car and do it. You know, it's just a history of me telling the stories. I think you guys like that. I think I like it better too. Because you can't kind of like cone of silence. You know what I mean? You could really get into it. And I think I tell it better in a car. Because it's like there's nobody listening. I get everybody fucking in his family is here. And they're all out there. You know, right outside that door. Anyway. So, alright. So, my girlfriend, look, as you all know, my girlfriend's mother's a little fucked up, bro. She's like 300 pounds at fucking 5 foot, what am I talking about? It's like 4'10" maybe, you know what I mean? She's short. She's really small. Okay, she's like Snooki. You know, a lot of you know about me and Snooki. We were friends anyway because of my friend Emilio. But, that was her boyfriend. And, he's like a little brother to me. He's Danbury cop, by the way. In case any people live in Danbury, look for him. He fucking, so, you know, she's like fucking, I mean, there was pictures of me kissing Snooki, you know, friend, not fucking making out, simmer down, where I put my hands on my knees. Now, I'm short. I'm 5'6". I'm over there, and I'm kissing her like this, look. And I'm on my hands on my knees. So I'm down here, so she's tiny. That's how tiny she is, you understand? You know, so anyway, so that's my mother-in-law's like that. So anyway, so they go to the, my girlfriend's been, you know, she's going to the mall, she comes back, and she's telling me, she's like, listen, my mother, we're in the fucking stores, and she's embarrassing me, because she keeps fucking farting, you know what I mean, she'll throw a fart, and all kinds of shit, and I'm like, oh my god, mom, and she don't even care, she'll do, and my girlfriend might be like, I'm not gonna shit over here, and she'll be like, really fucking loud, right, I mean, loud, noise farts. And I asked her, well, you know, did they stink? And she goes, no, they didn't stink, but they were fucking loud. And she goes, she wouldn't stop. So the mother comes over to the house, right? And the mother says, what's that fiber shit you got? You know, that guy gives you, the big guy. And she means Palumbo. So she's like, I tell her, it's the fibrilize. It helps, clear out your fucking colon and shit, your intestines and everything. So what does she do? She says to me, give me some of that and let me try it. So I give her some. And she's fucking, now she's like, she's getting, like a couple days later, she's still gassy, still like fucking farting, and she can't shit. And I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? That's not good, because especially somebody like her, who's a fucking, she's like the fucking missing link, like I tell you guys, she's like the Yeti, bro. She can eat and fucking, you know what I'm saying? She could eat a fucking side of a cow herself. And that's part of what I'm getting to. She's been doing a keto diet. We didn't know that, all right? She's been telling, I'm kind of keeping on low, but I'm eating mostly meat and all this stuff, so she wasn't really getting any fiber in her. She hasn't eaten any carbohydrates, which is unusual for her, because she eats a lot of rice and she looks like a fucking, like fucking Miss Piggy, you know what I mean? She's fucking big. And, so, I'm telling her, well, you got, it's not good, you know what I mean? Take the fibrilize, try, see what happens, try to eat a little bit more greens. If you're gonna go no carbs, you gotta have fucking vegetables and shit in you, So she's telling me, a couple days later, she's telling me that the fibrilize not working. So she's not shitting. And then I find out that she, because I'm asking her, like, well, how you taking it? Taking it before bed? After? She's like, I'm taking it 3 times a day. And she's taking like 2 or 3 scoops in a glass of water. I'm like, holy fuck, that's so bad for you. That is so bad. That's fucking psyllium husk. And that shit goes like this in your intestines. You understand? So, you're supposed to use the fucking legit fucking amount, where it's like a tablespoon, say there's a scooper in there. And you use that, but you gotta get a big glass of water. Because if you don't use a lot of water, it's like cement. You could choke and die if you try to ever take that like powder and then drink water. It'll expand in your throat and close your throat off. So don't do that. So the stupid bitch has been taking that 2 or 3 times a day. And I'm like, holy fuck, no wonder why. You know what I mean? And she says, well, what do I do? I don't know what to do. So I told her, get a fleet enema. And use the warm water fleet enemas and just keep doing it. Try to get yourself to move your bowels. Shoot the, warm water up your fat ass. You know what I'm saying? And, because, not for nothing. I wouldn't want to go near that thing. But anyway, so she's like, all right, I'll do that. Next thing I know, my girlfriend tells me, you're not going to believe this, my mother's in the hospital. I'm like, what? What happened? She's like, yeah, she's got like a perforated, like she like ripped her colon. She's having surgery. And she actually going to have the colostomy bag now, right? So we go in there. And we talked to the fucking bitch, my mother-in-law. We're like, what the fuck, man? What happened? You know what I mean? And she said, it was my fault. And I said, how's it my fault? What did I do to you to cause you to be plugged up like that shit? First of all, you're eating fucking, like, almost like a carnivore type diet, so you called it ketogenic, she's eating all protein and everything, with a lot of meat and eggs and stuff, but no fucking, nothing roughage, nothing to push that shit through the system. Then you're taking the fucking fibrilize, alright, because she blames me for that. Well, you told me I could take it. I didn't tell you to take it 3 times a day, and I certainly didn't tell you to take 2 or 3 scoops in a fucking glass like this of water. You're taking cement inside. What are you, fucking stupid? You know what I mean? So then, she says, yeah, but you told me also to take the enema. And that's what fucking did it. And I said, what? How are you blaming taking a fucking fleet enema for it? And how is that my fucking fault? So what I found out, I talked to the doctor, and the doctor said, nah, her husband, which is because she's back kind of in and out with my girl's father, okay? He told us what the real deal was. You know what she was doing? You know what she did to try to clean that out? She figured instead of going to the store to get a fleet enema and shoot it up her fat fucking ass, she used a water pick. She stuck a fucking, when you used to clean your teeth and shit? You know the fucking power of that thing? She stuck that up her ass and turned it on fucking full blast with the water. And it shot up her ass and fucking ripped her fucking goddamn colon. You believe that shit? She fucking ripped her colon, used a water pick, trying to fucking fleet enema her fucking ass. Instead of going out and getting a goddamn fucking fleet enema, like I told her, put warm water in there and do it a few times and give your body a chance to get rid of that. She used a fucking water pick that you use to fucking use your teeth. That's, you know, that's like using a sandblaster to fucking, like, you know, clean your skin. You know what I'm saying? So she fucking ripped her and said, now she's gonna have to have a colostomy bag for like 6 months. That's the kind of fucking shit, and it's my fault, because I told her to take an enema. I never told you to use a fucking water pick up your fat ass, right? I never told you to take that fucking, Palumbo's fucking Fiberlize. I got like, you know, a shitload of it over here. I never told you to use that shit like cement. I never told you fucking take it 3 times a day in a fucking glass of water this big. You know what I mean? 2 scoops in it, you're gonna fucking kill yourself. That's the kind of shit I gotta deal with, and that's the kind of shit you guys better fucking wake up. And you better learn yourself too. Don't start doing that shit. Some of you guys, I know, take the pre-workout, you put it in your mouth and you drink. Don't do that with no Fiberlize. Don't do that with any of those fiber things. You can get it caught in your throat, choke, and die. It'll fucking expand, you'll be dead. Or you can get it stuck in your fucking intestines. If you don't have enough water with it and you take too much, you don't need a lot, only a little. You wind up in a fucking hospital. Certainly don't stick a fucking water pick up your fucking ass. Get a goddamn enema if you need it. I use them. They're good. Use warm water in it. You could dump out the shit that it comes with, and you just put warm water in there. Clean yourself out. Anyway, that's nothing. That's a mild story. Okay, I get stories like that go back fucking 2-3 years at least. I get a bunch of. You know what's funny? I gotta ask my girlfriend. I forget how fucked up. She's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? She just got out of hospital. This is going back a couple weeks now. All right, so she's out of the hospital. So she's got a colostomy bag now because she fucking ripped her goddamn colon. You know, she's got all kinds of medical problems. All because she stuck a water pick up her ass, trying to fucking, you know, make herself shit. Because she's too fucking fat and lazy to go to goddamn Walmart and get a goddamn fleet enema, which costs like $1.25 if you get the Walmart brand. They equate. There you go. That's the kind of shit I gotta deal with. And it's my fault. It's my fault, because I told her to take an enema, and I gave her the fucking Fiberlize. Dude. You have no fucking idea. Anyway. What's going on? I'm a firm believer in sound nutrition. But sometimes my memory gets a little fucked up. So I take GAMEFACE. And right now, you can get 2 bottles of GAMEFACE and get the 3rd one free. Because I'm sitting right here with the big cheese of GAMEFACE. So, you want to start getting healthy? You want to start eating right? And get your GAMEFACE on. Stop fucking around. GameFaceSupplements.com. My favorite supplement right here. I'm going to take it right now. And, oh, I'm biting it. Salute. All right. So there you go. That's it. All right? We'll do more. You know, I'll give you more stories. I'll give you better stories. That was nothing. Trust me. That's like a child. That was almost like kindergarten compared to the shit that she's pulled. I got a few. There's 2 that I stick out in my brain that I got to tell. Okay, there's 2. But there's like 10 that she's done since, you know, I've told you guys. But there's 2 that are like unbelievably fucking so her. It's not fucking funny. Okay? You have no clue. You have no clue. There you go. Now, whatever you guys want to hear, tell me what you want to hear. Write it down. We'll talk about it, you know. And I'll give you what you want to know. I've been in this sport a long fucking time. You know? I stepped in Gold's Gym in like 1980 into 81, 82, like that. And then it was back and forth. You know what I mean? And I seen shit, you know. That's, you know, I was in an era and around people in a time where, you know, you can't get that back. You know, I was there when they filmed Pumping Iron 2, you know, the women. You know, I saw Julian Blumhardt. Most of you guys have no idea who it is. He was a Dutch IFBB official. I saw Mike Bentzer's boy knock him out. Punch him, knock him right through the wall of Gold's Gym. Downstairs, dude, the Gold's Gym. If you guys have been to Gold's Gym, you haven't been to Gold's Gym. That's Disney World, okay? That's Disney World. That's not Gold's Gym. The real Gold's Gym. I've been there. Alright? I was there when it was an Animal House. So, there you go. We can tell more stories. I got a billion stories. You know, I could tell you some crazy shit, Johnny Bravo wanted me to talk more about some of the girls, he knows some of the stories I've done and everything, some of the crazy shit, and then I'll get into, I think I'm going to do more with Joe over there and talk a smack, might get more, a little more political, a little bit more shit that we have to do today to, as a country to fucking get past this shit, huh? All you fucking people that voted, because you hated Trump. I hope you enjoy what you got going on right now. Yeah, baby. What am I gonna do? But, so anyway, tell me what you want to hear about. We'll talk more, okay? And, that's it, Listen. Be good to your girl, be good to your significant other, whatever your spin is. I don't give a shit, I don't care. Live and let live, Unfortunately today, everybody wants to get in your business and point their finger at you. It's not good. Again, I won't get into that here, but... So, do the right thing. Be good to yourself. Love yourself. Get over this shit that's going on. We'll get past all this. Alright? I'll see you in the next video. But until then, stop fucking around. I got my eye on you guys. Stop being a fucking momo. Well, we're all momos, but... Alright, I'll talk to you.